Hey guys, before we get into this, I just want to say thank you for supporting the channel up to this point. This is going to be a new series of videos in which I do voiceovers for the first time. Let me know how I do in the comments and I'll do more. I do intend to continue the series with WrestleMania 2000, No Mercy, Smackdown, and a few other different games. Eventually, I do intend on branching out into other franchises like maybe Resident Evil, Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball Z, Nintendo games. You guys let me know what you'd like to see. If you do like this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and ring the bell for more notifications for the daily content that will come out. Let me know if you'd like me to do Let's Plays where I do voiceovers as well. And if you want me to remake the original WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy circuit videos, let me know. Apologies for the bad audio quality, but I hope that this gets more natural as time goes on. And lastly, if you played these games to death like me, you may have known all these secrets, but chances are, with the variety of secrets that there are in this game, I don't think you will, but let me know in the comments. Any constructive criticism, or if you just like me to stop with the voiceovers, please let me know in the comments. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, let's get into this. Alright, well hopefully we're starting off hot on this one. Now, if you're unaware, there are a few cancelled characters in Revenge, such as Ric Flair. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a model. But a partially finished character that didn't make it into the game but can be still accessed using a cheat device is Wrath. Now, unfortunately, his actual attire is unavailable, and his default attires are all just a Sting attire. Other than that though, he does have his full face model. He has his own entrance, taunts, moves, animation, the whole 9 yards. However, as you can see in the video, he does have a few buggy animations. It's interesting to note that he was actually in fact a hidden character in the original WCW vs nWo World Tour. It just seems that in this game in particular, there were other superstars at the time that had more priority over him, and they just weren't able to finish his character in time. One last important tip to note is that when it comes to Wrath and reactivating him in the game, it has been noted on very few occasions that he can corrupt your game. Other than that though, I would have to say, other than the novelty of just having an unfinished character in your game, that's really all there is to say about this character, but on to the next one. Now this next entry isn't unique to Revenge, but considering this is the first game with managers, it is certainly the first one to have this feature in it. Now there's actually a pretty sizable amount of managers in this game, ranging from Vincent, Elizabeth, Jimmy Hart, Sonny Ono, and even Dusty Rhodes. Even one of them, Eric Bischoff, is actually a playable character in this game. Now this one is pretty simple. All you need is to plug a controller into slot number 3 and or 4. And now you just need to press the Z button on the controller that's plugged into the 3rd or 4th slot. Now this is one of those things that's kind of cool for maybe your little kid or something like that to play, little brother, son, whatever. But all the managers, including the playable Eric Bischoff, don't actually have any grapple moves in this game. It's instead replaced by strikes. So while it is a cool feature, there really isn't that much excitement to be had with this. Still though, it is a pretty cool novelty to be able to play as one of the managers in this game, even if there isn't much to it. Future games in the series would expand upon this and make it a much better, more enjoyable feature for those who did want to play as the manager. Something that is interesting to note about this as well, the person that you're managing, you will look at them, so you can actually go and strike them if they come out of the ring, which seems kind of counterproductive to me, but hey, each their own. But friend or foe, let me know in the comments if you have any good memories of plugging in as a manager, screwing over your friends, or maybe messing with your little brother or something like that. Or maybe you were a good brother and you ended up helping him out. Either way, share some memories if you have any. But all in all, I'd say this is a pretty cool trick. Starting in Revenge, they made separate areas for the entrance stages and the actual stages that you see during the match. In Revenge, they did a pretty sloppy job on it. As you can tell, the stage that you enter in on in Nitro is clearly not the same as the one that you're fighting on currently. In fact, you could probably say that for all the stages in this game. Some of them do house some interesting Easter eggs though, as for whatever reason, you can throw your opponent into the hole of the stages in Nitro and Super Brawl. Doing so is similar to the equivalent of throwing them into the ropes. They'll kinda seemingly hang out into the abyss for a few seconds before they come running back at you uncontrollably. This in turn allows you to do a counterattack such as a grapple or maybe even doing a dropkick. By the way, this is probably one of the strangest inclusions in a wrestling game I think I've ever seen. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember back in the day that sometimes if you threw them in there, maybe with a button combination press, that they would sometimes come back with a weapon in hand. But I wasn't able to replicate that this time, unfortunately. And with that strange little egg out of the way, well, we get on to the next one. Alright now, with this one, it does return in later entries in the series, but Revenge is the one that started it all. Now I know what you're thinking on this one. Yep, just rotate the analog stick and you'll steal your opponent's taunt. But in actuality, that isn't what you have to do. Now the simple explanation for this one is you actually have to flip the button back and forth. So if you want to steal your opponent's first taunt, flick up, down, and then back up in rapid succession. Now while it is a nice little side effect that you can do this by rotating the control stick, I do genuinely believe that the actual method they intended with this was up down up or left right left. But I don't believe the intention was rotating the stick. But regardless of your preferred method, this is a relatively easy and pretty funny way to mock your opponent or your friend during a match. You can do this for down taunts as well, and if your opponent has a special while you're doing your stolen taunt feature, you may actually steal their special taunt instead. Stealing taunts is something that would not only branch out into other Aki titles, but it would actually branch out into later WWE games in the series, such as the Smackdown vs. Raw series. Certain superstars in the game, such as Sting and nWo Parka, have special weapons that they start the match with. Sting starts the match with his iconic metal bat, while the luchador La Parka starts the match with his iconic chair. Another superstar that has a specialty weapon but isn't obvious right away is the fictional wrestler Dake Ken. Now that good old Dake Ken does not actually start the match with a specialty weapon. His specialty weapon requires you to have to go to the barricade on the outside of the ring and grabbing a weapon from there. No matter how hard you try, it seems all you can get is a special wooden mallet. This weapon is exclusive to him, however, and if for whatever reason you do get the bat or the chair knocked out of you, you can still go outside and reclaim it once again. Later entries into the series would actually let you choose specific weapons that you wanted to have. And to think, it all started back in Revenge. Once again, another feature that began in Revenge: stealing your opponent's signature move. Now this doesn't work in all situations. For example, you cannot steal Hulk Hogan's leg drop, brother. However, you can steal opponents' front-facing grapple finishers and their back-facing grapple finishers. Attempting to steal your opponent's Irish Whip Rebound finisher or their top rope finisher will be unsuccessful in this game too, unfortunately. However, if you want to see Kevin Nash steal his best friend's trademark Insider's Edge, or Mr. Perfect doing a perfect reverse DDT, then all you have to do is that when your special meter is flashing, strong grapple your opponent, and instead of flicking the analog stick to do your finisher, press the A and B buttons simultaneously and you will steal your opponent's finisher depending on which situation you are in. Honestly, I don't remember anybody in WCW really doing this that often, but correct me if I'm wrong. Regardless, for future series like the WWF No Mercy or the WWF WrestleMania 2000, it makes perfect sense. Regardless, we're talking about revenge this time, and, well, quite frankly, revenge was kind of the GOAT as far as inventing new concepts for wrestling games. Now this next entry is going to focus on the fictional wrestlers in the game. In Revenge, they decided to add 12 fictional wrestlers that are featured in the Dead or Alive Wrestling or the Empire Wrestling Federation brand. Honestly, they are very interesting looking characters. I'm going to list them off here as they are based off of Japanese wrestlers that are actually featured in one of the sequels, Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. Apologies if I mispronounce any of the names, but here we go. Akiman / THQ Man is based off of Mitsuharu Mizawa. Shogun is based off of Toshiaki Kawada. The Executioner is based off of Kenta Kobashi. Dr. Frank is based off of Jumbo Tsurata. Jekyll is actually based off of the American wrestler Dr. Death Steve Williams. Get it? Dr. Death, Jekyll, Dr. Jekyll. Yeah. And lastly, for the EWF, Maya Inca Boy is based off of Akira Tue. Now the next set seem to be independent wrestlers and possibly shoot fighters that are popular in Japan at the time. Now then, for Dead or Alive Wrestling, we have Hawk Hana, who is based off of Genichiro Tenryu. Kimchi is based off of Koji Kitao. Good old Dake Ken is based off of Atsushi Onita. Now, Brakowski is based off of Kodo Fuyuki. Some of these may look very familiar if you have played World Tour. Ming Chi is based off of Tarzan Goto. Out of all the wrestlers, it seems like Kim Chi is just kind of missing the facial features, not the attire. And to end it off, Hanzo Man is based off of one of my WCW nWo World Tour wrestlers, Hayabusa, who also competed in ECW and unfortunately ended his career there as well. Regardless, it is pretty cool to see that in Revenge they are getting their due. Alright then, this next entry is all about playing Possum. Now what does that mean in the terms of wrestling? Essentially, in this game, you can just hold down the control stick that also allows you to taunt. Doing so while you're in a grounded state, in a corner, or even just stunned, will allow you to continue to be in that stunned state. I assume this started out as a debug feature that they eventually just left into the game. But regardless, if you have wrestling feds and you want to use Revenge, this is a pretty handy way to replicate real life matches by having opponents sell moves better. Also, in later titles, when you do need to lose, this is a very handy trick, as it is also in WWF No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000. But I can see people getting use out of this, especially since you can still move around while stunned or use it to trick your opponent. Alright, now this one is just pretty cool. If you watched WCW around the time, you would have known that Sting always came down from the rafters. So Revenge decided to replicate this by doing it in the Battle Royal mode. This only works if Sting is not one of the 4 original members of the match. This only happens at random, however, since you can't choose all the participants in the match. Regardless though, when this does happen, it is a really cool reference and one of the best references in the entirety of the game. Alright, now with this one, I'm not actually sure if it's an Easter egg or if it's a glitch. Regardless, this is still a really cool trick that is inaccessible in any other game as far as I know. So what you want to do is start up the game and wait until the introduction scene starts, and you want to keep going until you see Giant, Hulk Hogan, and Eric Bischoff all talking on a grayscale screen. You immediately press A to skip the cutscene so you can head to the main menu. For whatever reason, this changes all the belts in championship mode to silver. It is only temporary, however, as once you do access a match and load into one, once upon reloading the main menu, you will see that all the belts are once again gold like their natural color. Regardless of its practicality, however, I would have to say this is the one that always stuck out in my mind and is certainly my favorite in this game. Alright, now this next trick is really an offshoot of the stolen finisher technique. See, in this game, nobody actually has submission finishers. The Crippler Crossface, the Rings of Saturn, Jericho's Walls of Jericho, the Sharpshooter, the Scorpion Deathlock, those are all regular moves that you can use at any point in the match with their specific characters. However, that doesn't mean you can't steal your opponent's signature submission. With a special meter flashing, simply hold A and B like you would when you're stealing a finisher, and you will use your opponent's own submission technique against them. So if you want Chris Benoit to make Saturn tap with the Rings of Saturn, or Chris Jericho to make Sting tap with the Scorpion Deathlock, you can do that. Unfortunately, I did find out that you cannot steal the Sidewalk Slam 2 submission finisher, but regardless, this has got to be the most humiliating way to finish off your opponent and your friends. And oddly enough, I don't believe that this trick is actually available in WWF WrestleMania 2000, but it would make a return in WWF No Mercy. Now this is one where I have to wonder once again, was it just a debug tool that was left in? See, if you'd like to, you can press Z on whatever controller that you'd want to swap out, and the AI will just take over for you. Now this is one of those things where it can be difficult to visually see due to the fact of the AI is pretty bad, so it might just look like I'm kind of just walking around for no reason. But in actuality, the AI has completely taken over my character, giving me a break if I wanted one. So if you ever need to take a piss break in this game, here you go. Press the Z button. And if you want to take back over control, just press the Z button again, and you will have full control over your character again. Now this one is just another cool reference to the show at the time. See, the nWo was riding high, as you can see on the packaging, and the fact that the nWo black and white are the first featured roster. Now this doesn't work with any of the Wolfpack members unfortunately, but if you win the World Heavyweight Championship as a member of the nWo black and white, you will in fact see the nWo spray painted belt. It's kind of funny to note that it really doesn't say nWo, but since all the belt textures are mirrored, it really says NW lowercase n. But as you can see here, winning the World Heavyweight title with Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the Giant, Scott Hall, the Outsider, Eric Bischoff, Kurt Hennig, Scott Norton, Brian Adams, and Buff Bagwell. The sad thing is you can't ever really defend these belts. It's more or less just go into championship mode and admire whoever has the championship on at that time. But the fact that they included this at all when realistically they didn't have to, well, I find that to be really cool, and it really always showed the dedication that the Aki team had with the love of their craft. Once again, not something that's really gameplay breaking, but it's still a really cool nod to the television show and really helps people go back to that time. And if you were wondering, yes, the silver belts trick does work with the nWo spray painted belt as well. Now for this final one, I'm obviously going to let it essentially speak for itself. Hogan doesn't have any voice files for his own taunts, but if you steal Macho Man's taunts, you will hear him yell, "Yeah." Alright then, that's going to be all the secrets for you today. Right now I'm kind of just speaking off the cuff here, just kind of analyzing my thoughts. This, once again, is kind of my first voiceover video, so let me know how I did in the comments. I know my voice is actually pretty monotone, but surprisingly I have always heard good things about my voice. So if people do want to keep listening to this, you know, let me know. If not, I'll just go back to putting descriptions and text. That way, you know, it doesn't drive off any potential viewers. But, you know, I appreciate anybody who viewed this video. Like and subscribe if you do want to see more. Comment your favorite memories or what your favorite secret was. Let me know if you knew all these secrets or not. And most importantly, I do want everybody to know that I do appreciate all my subscribers, my viewers, and, you know, even just leaving a comment or a like or even just a constructive piece of criticism is always appreciated. So with that out of the way, remember to have a nice day, and thanks for watching.